Aguero would have 100% think he was going to score that.
Mm.
You got to have an incredible, bordering on arrogance, I suppose, confidence in your own ability. But as I keep saying to you, when you attempt something like that, there's no grey area at all, Woodsy. No grey area. You either look great and everybody has a smile and a laugh about it, or you look a complete fool.
Mm.
And that's exactly what happened to Aguero at the weekend. Everybody's been talking about it for the wrong reasons.
What do you think his teammates said to him?
Do you know something? I think they'll be all absolutely all right because they'll know that they will win the league, which is the most important thing. Had it been the league decider and they'd lost the league, different kettle of fish entirely. There might not be any way back from that. But they're going to get another bite at the cherry and they'll win it. So therefore, we won't be talking about it, in the next few weeks.
Do you think after that Pep is going to think twice about putting him in again? Because he's not been... when he sort of came back from injury, in and out, that sort of stuff, didn't feature in the cup final, which we all kind of thought would have been a perfect swan song really for him. Do you think it's going to affect how Pep uses him for the last few games?
I wouldn't have thought so, no. I don't think Pep's going to judge him on one failed Panenka penalty. He knows him far better than that. Although he will, you could see he was disappointed in the interview after the game. There's no doubt about that. He was. I wouldn't say he was raging, but he was far from happy in his interview after the game. But no, those two have been through so much together. I don't think Pep's judgment will be clouded by one failed, Panenka penalty. Far from it.
Also in that game, there were lots of other things that happened, lots of changes on both sides as well.
Yeah.
So in the final, the Champions League final, we'll probably see two very different sides. We saw Pep go with the three at the back as well, which on Chelsea's side of things is working quite well for them now at the moment. But what's he doing, Pep? Do you think he's kind of trying to disguise what he might do, or do you think he's sort of... how do you think he'll approach the final, I guess, is a better question.
Oh, well, I think there'll be one or two certainties. I think there'll be changes, clearly. I just think guys like Foden and Gundogan will start. But we're not really surprised. You look at Pep's lineup on Saturday at all, would you? Because where was it the week before? Certainly 10 days before, down at Palace. Aguero scores a brilliant goal. And we looked at the bench, and you and I spoke about it in the morning, and we said I think it was 6 or 7 of the bench started against PSG the following Tuesday or Wednesday. So that's just the strength and depth that they have. Absolutely phenomenal. So, he will certainly, I would have thought, make changes for the final itself. And I would expect guys like Foden and indeed Gundogan to start. And, I think maybe Stones will come back in with Diaz and things like that. I'll be... What I'm trying to say is I'd be very surprised if Nathan Ake, started the game in the final, and Torres and people like that.